Good evening, my people. If you're joining me live, welcome. If you're watching the replay, you're not here by accident. Today, we're talking about something very sensitive, something many women experience but are often told they are overthinking. Let me start with this. Privacy is not secrecy. I'll say that again for the people at the back. Privacy is not secrecy. Privacy is having personal space. Secrecy is guarding your phone like it's a classified government file. Because listen, it is not privacy when a man guards his phone like his life depends on it. It's not privacy when he jumps the moment you come close to his screen. It's not privacy when he tilts the phone, locks it fast, or suddenly remembers something urgent to do. That is not privacy. That is hiding. Someone with nothing to hide does not panic. Someone with nothing to hide does not flinch. Someone with nothing to hide does not behave like their phone is about to expose them. And let me say this clearly. If he grabs his phone faster than his wallet, that little screen is his real priority. Think about it. If his phone gets more protection than your feelings, if his phone gets more loyalty than your peace of mind, if his phone matters more than your emotional safety, you already have your answer. Now, people like to say, don't check his phone. Respect his privacy. Good women don't go through phones. Okay, let's talk about that. Women who don't check a man's phone still find out the truth. Yes, they find out through intuition. They find out through energy shifts. They find out through gut feelings. And sometimes through dreams. Because one thing about a woman, she knows she may not have screenshots. She may not have proof yet. But her spirit knows when something is off. You can't suddenly become distant and expect her not to feel it. You can't change your tone and expect her not to notice. You can't start moving funny and expect her intuition to go on vacation. A woman dosing tea need access to your phone to know when she is no longer safe emotionally. Sometimes it starts small. She feels ignored. She feels disconnected. She feels like she's competing with something she can't see. Then the energy changes. The affection reduces. The patience disappears. The respect drops. And her spirit starts asking questions before her mouth ever does. Let me tell you something people don't like to admit. You can lie to a woman's face, but you cannot lie to her intuition. That's why some women start having dreams. Not because they're crazy, not because they're insecure, but because when the mind is quiet, the truth speaks. Your subconscious doesn't ignore patterns. Your spirit connects dots your eyes haven't seen yet. So when a woman says, I feel like something is wrong, please don't dismiss her. Because most times, she's not guessing. She's responding to information her spirit has already picked up. And let me say this, to men especially, stop calling women insecure when they are responding to inconsistency. Stop saying you're imagining things when your behavior has changed. Stop hiding behind the word privacy when what you're practicing is deception. Because here's the truth, a man who is transparent doesn't need to over-explain privacy. A faithful man doesn't act nervous around his phone. A man with integrity doesn't make his partner feel like a threat. And let me be very honest, if you are lying to a woman with strong intuition, you are not smart. You are only embarrassing yourself, because eventually, the truth always leaks. It may not come through the phone. It may come through your behavior, your distance, your lack of presence, your coldness. And when she finally connects the dots, she won't argue. She won't beg. She won't even shout. She will just withdraw. And when a woman withdraws emotionally, that relationship is already bleeding. So let me end with this. Trust is not built by passwords. Trust is built by consistency, by honesty, by emotional safety. If you want peace in your relationship, protect your partner's heart the same way you protect your phone. Because at the end of the day, phones can be replaced. But once a woman loses trust, it is very hard to restore. If this message spoke to you, like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk.